Many well-known brand names that we see every day are international companies. Because of this, a lot of products that we know and love actually have different names around the world. If you find yourself looking for a product in a foreign store for hours with no luck, don't worry, it might just be distributed under a different name. So in this video, we look at 5 most famous products which are exactly the same but under different name in different countries. And before we start, do click that like and subscribe button to show your support for this channel. Let's start. Many times companies shift their brand names to adapt to local markets, laws, or public perception. The brand and products we will discuss today are some of the most common ones you find in a store, but probably not so easy if you find yourself traveling. We start with Burger King and Hungry Jack's. It is probably one of the most famous examples. If you happen to find yourself in Australia, you won't be able to find a Burger King. That's because it's known as Hungry Jack's in the country. When Burger King was looking to expand its franchise into the southern hemisphere, it ran into a bit of a problem as the name Burger King was already trademarked in Australia. Because of this, the fast food chain couldn't use that name and had to come up with something else, finally settling down on Hungry Jack's as the name. The famous Burger King logo and the great tasting burgers are exactly the same, it's just the name that's different. Next up is Lay's and Walker. Lay's chips have been a favorite for both adults and children alike for years, with a growing list of flavors every year. But if you are in the UK or Ireland, then you may be in for a bit of a shock if you try to grab a packet of Lay's. In this region, Lay's chips are known as Walkers. The reason that Lay's are Walkers in the UK is quite simple. PepsiCo, which owns Lay's, bought out the UK company Walkers and added them to their brand. While PepsiCo did try to rebrand these snacks as Lay's, the Walkers name was already a popular brand in the UK, so PepsiCo decided to leave the name alone and stick with Walkers. Everything else about these chips is the same: the packaging, the logo, and even the taste. Axe and Lynx. The Unilever company founded Axe in France in 1983, but in some countries the name had already been occupied by other brands. Also, in English-speaking countries, it's hard to associate the direct meaning of the word Axe with perfume. So while it is still known as Axe in countries like India, the company took the name Lynx to distribute their products in the UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and China. Dove and Galaxy chocolate. During the 1960s, the UK released a chocolate bar called Galaxy. The chocolate proved to be a huge success, so much so that it was bought out by the Mars Corporation. Mars bought the rights to the chocolate in the 1980s and rebranded it as Dove in the US. But rather than change the name in the UK, they chose to keep the name Galaxy. Dove chocolate today is known as Galaxy in only 3 countries: the UK, Egypt, and India. Good Humor and Wall's. This is probably the most interesting one. Good Humor is a brand that has become synonymous with great comfort food. However, if you're looking for this ice cream in the UK, then Good Humor won't do, as this brand is known as Wall's. In fact, most of the world actually knows this brand as something completely different. In Asia, it's known as Quality Walls. In Bolivia, it's Brestlers. In Mexico, it's called Holanda, and in the Philippines, it is Selecta. The reason for this is that Good Humor is owned by Unilever, who likes to buy up local ice cream companies and rebrand them with their famous heart logo. So the next time you find yourself in a new country, remember that some of your favorite brands might still be there, just under a different name but with the same great taste. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do drop in a like and subscribe for the channel. Thank you for watching.